So, hello everyone, I'm Cindy and I'm thrilled to introduce to you SAFE, which stands for Site Alert for Emergency, a mobile application that helps construction companies address on-site hazard, prioritize work safety, and enhance emergency response. In 2022, the construction industry in British Columbia faced a staggering 54 deaths and 183 fatalities across Canada, being the highest numbers record in the last 35 years. But these are more than just numbers. These are life loss, families affected, and significant costs for construction companies. At SAFE, we aim to address all of these challenges and make every construction site a safer place for everyone involved. The current reporting time involves calling a supervisor, which can take anything around for 4 to 5 minutes, and this delay can be critical during an emergency. With SAFE, reports can be filled in just 30 seconds to 1 minute, allowing for swift actions and potentially saving lives. Our main features prioritize work safety and empower the workforce, from incident report to SMS communication. One-touch SOS and check-in and check-out, we give workers the tools they need to be safe at all times. While our competitors like Smart Safety, Alert Media, and Stay Safe offer similar solutions, we stand out at SAFE by providing SMS communication, one-touch assistance, and a safety zone confirmation. As well, our app integrates the current construction sound system, which includes an air horn, so workers are already trained to understand and recognize specific sounds like the air horn, sounding 1 time for an emergency and 3 times for an evacuation. Our app leverages the same system, so they have more familiarity. Now, let's check how the app works. So, in this time, I'm gonna be a worker at Vancouver, at my construction site. What I do every time I just go to the site is I'm just gonna log in at my SAFE app. And once I'm logged in, I need to check in to let know my supervisor that I have arrived on site. And it's checking my GPS, and now I'm check-in, so I can start my day.
So I'm the supervisor at the construction site. And once I get to work, I open my app, log in as a supervisor, and then I can check which workers are already on the site. And I can see that Cindy is already here and which ones are not.
As I keep doing all of my daily tasks, I see that there's a fire, right? Like there's something going on, it's pretty big. So we need to report this emergency right away. So I'll click report the emergency. There's no one injured yet, but it's a fire hazard and it's pretty urgent, so level 3. We're right now at the building A. And of course, we need assistance on the location, so we can open the camera and take a picture of where actually is the site, the fire. So once we have taken, then we can send the alert right away.
So as you can see, I received the alert. This is pretty serious because it's a level 3 alert. I know that there are no workers injured, but there's a fire hazard in building A, and I can see where the fire is so that I can notify the proper authorities. With this information, I will start the evacuation protocol. So every worker that has the app is going to be notified that evacuation is going to start. Three horns for evacuation. Once they start the evacuation, I'm going to notify the authorities, 911, busy workers, the fire department, and the site manager, for them to be aware of the situation, and an SMS is going to be sent to their phones. So now let's start the evacuation.
Now, as a worker, I have received the evacuation alert. I need to go to the safe zone so I can see where it is. See, there's a fire hazard level 3, and I can just move to the containers area and click that I'm safe to let know my supervisor that I'm in this designated area.
As a supervisor, I can check which workers are already on the site and be sure that they are safe.
Oh, I'm the site manager, and I just received a level 3 alert and an SMS notification. I better go check it out.
All of this fire and situation has Make me a bit anxious. I think I'm gonna faint, so I'll just trigger an SOS to let know my supervisor that I need immediate help. So I'll just hold it. No, I guess I'm gonna faint. No? Okay. No?
One of my workers is in serious trouble and they cannot file a report. So they send an SOS report. When I click this, the information is going to send to me, it's the location of the worker, and I'm going to be able to notify the first aid team for them to be able to go to that location. Also, if they're in my work time, I also see something going on, I can also file a report without the need of anyone else to trigger the alarm. I can do it myself. So this is all for our demo. I hope you like it, and the design team is going to explain the thing next.
Our wireframes were designed to achieve efficiency in less than 3 clicks. We carefully crafted each screen to be intuitive and user-friendly, so we can ensure that the workers have easy access to the safety feature without any hassle. Our logo incorporates elements like blocks, shields, and emergency levels. This logo is representation of our commitment to building safer construction sites and protecting workers' lives. The colors and typography chosen for this UI kit were also carefully chosen to convey a sense of urgency and alert. The main colors, red and orange, are associated with the global traffic sign conventions, and the font is simple and modern, which enhances the overall readability and usability of the app. The UI components were designed from the beginning to be modular and reusable, which makes it easy to create a consistent user interface across the app. The UI mockups, this is our sneak peek of the finalized mockups, which is also the current design of the app.
So for our tech stack, we are using React Native and Expo for our front-end development. And for our back-end development, we are relying on TypeScript along with Node.js and Express. For deployment, we have deployed our backend to EC2 instance, and we have also created a CI/CD pipeline to automate our deployment along with GitHub Actions. And so talking about our business model. So our business model offers 2 annual subscriptions. So one is Essential Safety, which covers up to 50 users, and the other is Elite Safety, which covers more than 50 users. So now I would like to introduce my incredible team behind this app. So on designer sides, we have Shane, Salman, and Jade. And on development side, we have Cindy as our front-end developer and project manager, and Raha, Janet, Priscilla, and I as full-stack developers. So together, we are building safer construction sites and driving growth for this industry. So we are securing sites and protecting lives. Thank you.
You might not realize how bad your posture is throughout the day. When you're texting on the train, working long hours at the office, or watching movies in bed, until you feel that neck pain. Introducing WeaUp, a posture correction app that tracks your neck posture with your phone sensor or earbuds and gives you real-time feedback. You can track your progress with detailed analytics to make effective improvements. Create collaborative challenges and team up with friends to achieve common goals, earning points and badges along the way. Transform your posture and your day with WeaUp. WeaUp, your best posture buddy.
Good evening, everyone. I am Pooja, the lead UI UX designer from WeaUp. On behalf of the team, I am excited to introduce you to our app. WeaUp is a mobile app designed to seamlessly integrate into your daily life, making it easy and enjoyable to improve your neck posture and well-being. Now, let's dive into how we brought this vision to life.
Hi everyone, my name is Beck, a full stack developer of WeaUp. According to studies, 75% of the global population use mobile devices with their heads flexed forward for extended periods, causing strain on the neck. This condition is called text neck, and it leads to neck pain and poor posture, affecting individuals of all ages. We found this as an opportunity to promote healthy posture and developed WeaUp. Through WeaUp, we are addressing these problems by promoting posture awareness and helping users develop and maintain good posture habits. Our solution provides posture monitoring, offering real-time feedback upon detection of bad neck posture. Users can also track their progress through analytics, enabling them to monitor their improvements over time. Additionally, we have collaborative challenges to motivate users by allowing them to collaborate with others to achieve a certain goal. WeaUp distinguishes itself in the market with its several unique features. First, it incorporates gamification through its progression system and collaborative challenges, making posture improvement engaging and motivating. It also offers flexibility to users by giving them the options to use either their phones or earbuds for posture monitoring. And lastly, it is multi-platform, ensuring accessibility for both iOS and Android users. Now let's see how it works. All right, for this demo, we have Rain presenting as an existing user of WeaUp. And we have Wanyo presenting as a new user who just installed the app on her phone. Let's focus on the left side of the screen and let's join Wanyo as she starts her journey with WeaUp. All right, click start the journey, and here she selects the earbuds mode. Then she connects her earbuds to the app via Bluetooth. On this screen, it says that during posture monitoring, she should keep herself in an upright position. And when she drops her head forward, she will receive alerts through her earbuds. And a 10-degree tilt is fine. Here she allows WeaUp to send notifications, and she gets introduced to her posture buddy, Wally the Weasel. And then she reads through the progression system of the app and sets the goal to the recommended range, let's say 75%. All set, she continues as guest. This now will lead her to the home page where she can see her level at the top left side of the screen, currently at level 1. Right below it is her posture score, currently at 100. This posture score decreases whenever she receives posture correction alerts, and it resets back to 100 every end of the day. At the right side of the posture score is her experience points and day streak, both currently at 0. Now, Wanyo would like to track her posture while working on her laptop. She can do this by using her earbuds and creating a session. During the session, when she drops her head forward, her posture score decreases, and at the same time, she receives a visual feedback of Wally tilting its head forward as well. At the same time, she receives alerts through her earbuds. Now, when she's in an upright position, her posture score increases, and Wally is in a happy upright position. She ends the session because she finished her work early, and she is then presented with a summary, where she gained 160 experience points. All right. And she reached level 2. Congrats. All right. And she also got her 1-day streak for creating the session for the day. Now she would like to collaborate with her friends using the Together feature. To do this, she needs to sign up first. She signs up using Google. After doing that, she asks Rain if she can join one of his challenges. Now let's focus our attention on the right side of the screen as Rain opens the Together page and clicks on a challenge and invites Wanyo by sharing the link via AirDrop. He can also share the link via other messaging apps. Great. Now Wanyo is part of Rain's challenge, and Rain was able to receive a notification about that. At the same time, he received a badge for sending his 20th invite. All right, let's see the details. Okay. Rain goes to the home screen and activates the active monitoring. Now, during active monitoring, when Rain is using his phone and his head is dropping forward, his posture score decreases and he receives haptic and visual feedbacks. But when he's in an upright position, his posture score increases and Wally is in a happy upright stance. Okay. He ends active monitoring, and let's see how Rain goes, how Rain did in the challenges. Oh, he's contributed 16 points, just a few more hundreds to go. All right, let's see their analytics page. On Wanya's screen, we can see nothing much going on yet, but on Rain's screen, we can see his progress. Let's check out the monthly analytics, where he spent 47 hours and 80% of the time he's in good posture, good job. Scrolling down, he receives, we can see the trend. He is receiving less and less posture correction alerts, which means he is improving his posture. And let's see their profile pages. Again, on Wanyo's screen, nothing much going on. She's currently at level 2, as we have seen earlier. And on Rain's screen, we can see that his experience points is currently at 2,000, and he's level 4. He also currently has 3 badges. One of them he received when he invited Wanyo earlier. So WeaUp gives badges to users to give the users a sense of achievement to keep them engaged and motivated. Going back. Okay, so Rain is on his 3rd day streak, and Wanyo is on her 1st day streak. And lastly, let's go back to the home page. Tap on Wally to give the audience some love. Right. Now that we've explored the app, let's go to the technical details with Victor.
Thank you, Bex. Hello, everyone. I'm Victor, one of the full stack developers behind WeaUp. Let's see the technology stack that powers our system. We created a React Native application using Expo to get a seamless mobile app development in both Android and iOS platform. We use TypeScript for type safety and building a maintainable code base. For data management, we are using MongoDB to ensure a reliable and scalable data storage, and Mongoose to create the database structure and validations. Our backend API has been built with Node.js and Express.js because it's a modern and reliable framework, and using Dockers to keep consistency and portability between the environments. Our backend API has been hosted in Amazon EC2. Its accessibility and maintainability are being managed by Nginx and PM2. Lastly, we implemented OpenID with JWT for authentication. This visual representation showcases the data processing workflow, starting from the sensors reading, categorizing the posture record, utilizing the data across our progression system like health point, experience points, levels, badge, and streaks. The active monitoring data is saved in batches periodically, while the session is saved when it's done. One of the highlights of our project was the challenge of developing with Expo framework and interacting with the AirPods specific API to gather data. To achieve this, we built a bridge between one of the React Native modules that serves as an interface with our native Swift classes. I will get you back to Pooja.
Thank you, Victor. So our team followed an iterative design process. It started by conducting initial market research, in-depth competitor analysis, and multiple user interviews to understand our target users' pain points. We then crafted the user flow to visualize the user's journey within the app and brainstormed with some initial sketches. We then created multiple wireframes and prototyped them to conduct usability testing sessions to gather feedback from users, which helped us to iterate and refine to improve our designs. After the layout and flow were finalized, we focused on defining WeaUp's visual design language through branding, UI kit, and doing the mascot animations. Throughout the process, the designers collaborated closely with the developers to ensure that the designs they were making were not only feasible, but also met the technical requirements. This led to a smooth design handoff. Wireframing was one of the most crucial stage of the project, where we focused on the structure and functionality of the app through multiple iterations. We tested them with multiple real target users to get feedback from them and lay a strong foundation of the app. By keeping the user needs at the core, we were able to craft a seamless and intuitive experience for WeaUp. WeUp's branding is defined by three key attributes: friendly, supportive, and empowering. We took V from the weasel, which is our mascot, and up, which means standing upright with good posture, and combined them with playful typography to craft the app's logo. For the color palette, we chose vibrant yellow as the primary color because it radiates energy and positivity, making our app feel lively and exciting. For the secondary color, we opted for Baltic green because it complements the yellow by adding a sense of calm and promoting a feeling of well-being. We also handcrafted all the icons to provide clear visual cues and enhance the overall navigation. For the typography, we chose Nunito typeface because of its friendly, rounded, and legible appearance, which aligns perfectly with our goal of creating a welcoming and approachable interface. Our UI kit is the backbone of our app's design. Here, we paid special attention to the layout and organization of elements, ensuring that all the components fit seamlessly with each other and with the overall design. The cards, for instance, have been designed to present information in a clear and concise way with a focus on readability and visual clarity. Also, we did not just settle with default transitions. We pushed ourselves to add meaningful interactions throughout the app that makes the experience of using WeaUp even more engaging for our users. By carefully crafting moments like these, we were able to transform everyday actions like tapping or swiping into delightful experiences, ensuring that every detail contributes to a smoother and more connected user journey. Now let's talk about our mascot, Wally the Weasel. Wally is not just a cute addition to the app. He has been carefully designed and animated to provide users with useful information like their neck posture. Our goal was to make Wally both functional and engaging. When a user has a good posture, Wally mirrors this with a happy and upright stance. Whereas when the user's posture needs correction, Wally will reflect that, serving as a gentle reminder to the user that it's time to fix their posture. This dynamic interaction doesn't only make our app more engaging, but also motivates the user to maintain good posture while enjoying the friendly appearance of Wally. For the future features, we plan to introduce custom neck exercise plans. We also plan to integrate WeaUp with smartwatches and aim to launch a dedicated shop where users can purchase customizable themes and avatars. Lastly, I would like to introduce the team behind WeaUp. I'm Pooja, the lead UI/UX designer, Jali, the UI/UX designer and illustrator, Anderson, the UI/UX designer, Chekian, UI/UX designer and animator. In the development team, we have Vonyo as the lead full-stack developer, Reinhardt as the full-stack developer and project manager, Bethleen as the full-stack developer, and lastly, Victor as full-stack developer as well. I will invite you all to please scan our QR code and visit our landing page and check our proposal to learn more about WeaUp. And that's it from our end. Thank you so much.
Meet Glucofit, an app that helps you manage your sugar levels. Through automated glucose logging and personalized insights on food and lifestyle, simply take your glucose level using your device. The app automatically gets the data via Bluetooth connection. Consistent logging of your glucose, activity, and food intake earns you badges. Glucofit also gives you helpful insights and tips whenever you log your glucose levels.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Hazel. I'm a UI/UX designer of Team Glucofit, your everyday guide to balance glucose health. If you didn't know, it only takes a minute to test if you have diabetes, and yet affects you for a lifetime for a disease with no cure. That's why today with Glucofit, we aim to make your every minute count by making your diabetic care easy. There are over 537 million people in the world right now that are affected by type 2 diabetes. And unlike type 1 diabetes, it requires a totally different care approach. What makes living with diabetes difficult is that there is a constant need to monitor your glucose levels. This includes keeping track of your physical activities, your dietary intake, and the medications you are on. It requires a total lifestyle overhaul that needs to be consistent with in the long run, which is tough to maintain. And that is why with Glucofit today, we have made it our main feature to have automated logging. Users can pair their glucose monitoring device and have it connected to our app, which means their glucose readings will be automatically synced and logged, including a detailed log of their food, medicine, and physical activities as well. We also have our personalized insights features where users can access a library of personalized health tips and recommendations based on their logs that is specifically tailored for them. Lastly, we have made it a gamified feature for users to develop and build healthy health habits and make it easy for them to celebrate each milestone through streaks and badges. And although there are other apps in the market that are tailored for diabetic care, none of them provide overall features that have a holistic approach to diabetic care, unlike Glucofit. Today, we have my pre-diabetic friend Aki, who is a day-to-day user of Glucofit, and he will show you how he uses the app.
Hi, I'm Aki, front-end developer of this app, Glucofit. I've been using this app to record and keep track of my BGL, as in blood glucose level. And here, you can check what number is normal, a little high, too high for blood glucose level. And in the app, if I'm doing great, this lovely sugar baby is gonna smile. And if not, it's gonna give me that frowning face. Okay, so let me share how I usually use this app. So once I open the app, I can see this home screen where I can briefly check latest BGL, blood glucose level, and all the logs that I made today. So this morning, my BGL was 6.1, which was a little too high, to be honest. And scrolling a little bit down, I can check all the logs that I made today. So I went for running in this morning for 60 minutes, and I got some carbs for lunch. I can go further down. And here, I can check how my BGL has been doing for the last 7 days. So basically, you can check my weekly BGL trend here. Okay, so before dinner, I want to check my current BGL again. So I will use this iHealth device here. And this device is not currently turned on yet. So I will click plus mark at the bottom, and I will choose blood glucose. And first things first, I will turn on Bluetooth. And once I turn on Bluetooth, it automatically turns on the device and connect with it. And as it says, I will put the strip into the device. And okay, so it looks like it's ready to take blood. So I will prick my finger and put blood at the tip of the strip. Yeah. And there you go. So now it's calculating my blood glucose level. Oops, so my blood glucose level is 6.5, which is a little too high, to be honest. But what can I say? So I will go to the next screen. I'll keep logging. And see here, my sugar baby is not in a good mood here because my blood sugar level is a little too high. Anyways, I'll go down a little and choose before dinner. And I'll save it. Oh, I got a badge. So it says a streak starter. So apparently I got this badge because I've been logging my BGL for the last 7 days in a row. This is why I love this app. It always motivates me. Okay, so for now, I'll close it. And it looks like I also got an insight down here. So I'll tap this yellow banner. So the article is about diabetes treatment medications for type 2 diabetes. That sounds interesting. Let's scroll down a bit. Okay, I'll check this article later. So I'll just go back. And speaking of article, for dinner tonight, I want to check this recipe article that I liked the other day. So I'll go to Insight page, and I will click Favorite. There you go. These are the articles I want to check. So I will check this for dinner tonight. Well, what I like about this app is those badges that I get occasionally, like earlier. So let me brag about my badges with my friend. So I'll go to badges page. And here I can see the streak starter badge that I got earlier. So I will tap this, and I will share it with my friend Kat. And I'll send it to Kat. There you go. And I will close it. So probably my next goal is this another badge called Glucose Guru. So I'm gonna have to keep logging my BGL for the next 30 days in a row. Long way to go, but I will make it happen. Okay, I will close it too. And I can also check streak here. So I will tap streak button. And here, finally, we can see this nice smile from Sugar Baby. Because I've been keep logging BGL for the last 7 days in a row. And I can also check that streak under here too. So basically, the happier my Sugar Baby is, the healthier I can get. And to make this magic happen, here's our lead developer, Ishii.
Hi, I'm Ishii. I'm a lead developer of this project. Our application for frontend is based on the React Native with TypeScript. And what our application makes differentiated from the others is connecting with the iHealth, which is a third-party device. And I will touch it later in the next slide. As for the backend, we employ for the Node.js and Express.js, and we apply for the MongoDB for our database for the sake of the flexible schema. And lastly, our application is secured by the usability to protect the user's confidential health information. And this slide explains the most complex part of our application, connecting with the third-party device through the Bluetooth. And we have iHealth, which is a third-party company, and they have their platform, SDK platform for the developers all over the world. And we have registered our application on their platform to get a PIN file. And this is preset. And when user actually uses our application and tries to take the blood sugar level, the React Native tries to communicate with the iHealth SDK by the valid PIN file. And once it's authenticated, we can use the rest of the SDK functionalities, such as the reading of the blood sugar level from the device like we have demonstrated right now. And even we can also take the offline transaction. When user close the application, but user still can take the blood sugar level. Then user reopen the application, we can retrieve the rest of all of the offline transactions. This is how it works. And next, Jennifer will explain design process.
Hi everyone, I'm Jennifer, Project Manager and UI UX Designer of Glucofit. Now let me give you a walk through the design process of our app. UX design began by conducting user interviews to identify the needs of people with prediabetes and diabetes. We also did a thorough competitor analysis to execute a different approach from the existing apps. Wireframing was a crucial step in ensuring the usability of our app. Through multiple iterations, we focused on simplicity and accessibility to accommodate our target users who are primarily middle-aged and older adults. In our UI design, we developed a cohesive component library and UI kit to maintain consistency throughout the app. We also added badges and animations to enhance our user engagement. For for effective design implementation, we provided detailed annotations to developers, and we also conducted bug tracking after the beta launch. Moving on to branding, our logo features a sugar cube that we call our sugar baby, representing a fresh take on glucose management while balancing irony and with approachability. We use plus and minus symbols to indicate glucose highs and lows. For the colors, we chose indigo as our primary color to represent accuracy and trust, while orange and yellow as our secondary colors for a friendly and motivating feel. We chose Nonito Sans for typography for its soft, rounded edges and great legibility, and our illustrations were based on the sugar baby to visually represent glucose readings. And we designed our buttons with rounded corners and outlined icons to maintain the simplicity and friendliness of the app. And our cards were designed to prioritize usability while keeping the app clean and accessible. So this is the team, hardworking team behind Glucofit. Please feel free to connect with us on LinkedIn, scan the QR code, and visit us on glucofit.ca, your everyday guide to balanced glucose health. Thank you.